Yo, 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 it's banter time. Welcome back to the Football Den, guys. So, this is the review for Game Week 11. Klopp flops again, and
Flop.
Cavani to the rescue. And when does Arteta finally get sacked? That's what we're covering today, amongst many other things. But let's start off with Klopp unable to win against Brighton and Hove Albion. So Brighton and Hove have held Liverpool to a 1-all draw, and it can only get worse for Liverpool, can't it? We
We
have
can always
uh,
make
we have Param Kothari from 4 minutes at a time along with us today instead of Amber, and we let him take charge on this one.
Yes, I'm back. Good to be back on this channel. But yeah, as far as flop, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, no flop at all. We don't flop. Okay, just shut up. So the game was weird. So we played fuck all. Like most of the match, we played fuck all, and we scored like the Salah goal. I don't know how that wasn't given. Like now, I'm just used to it. I'm just used to VAR raising their flag somehow and making fuck all lines, pixelated lines anywhere, and making our players offset. Like I don't even know what's going on like with VAR. So fuck that. Apart from that, two penalties were given. The second penalty, I don't know, like again, VAR has fucked us. Like not it's not us playing bad or Brighton playing excellent. It was VAR that fucked us. And if the system is against us, then you can't do shit about it. Like fuck that. And it might sound fuck all, but I just feel like the system is against us. Like the lines that they were making just to make Salah look offside, fuck off.
Well, we
I
Like
didn't
don't
hear
think Mia
Liverpool fans
Khalifa.
complain so much last season.
because
I don't
last
think
season
Mia
VAR was
Khalifa
a
has
bit
used
better.
fuck so many times in her videos, and you sound just as frustrated as your manager.
I, it's also the injuries that with all the injuries that we've had, you still qualified for the top 16 for Champions League, and we're still top of the Premier League. Like like it or not, we're still top of the table,
What are
and
you?
No. We
point
are
top.
not.
I count it as top. Yeah. Goal difference is fuck all. We'll cover
We'll
that. That's not a
we'll
problem.
manage it with VAR next season.
Yeah, no, this season only will manage it. Don't worry. So no, but with all the injuries and all, I expect us to drop a lot more points. But yeah, this was a more disappointing one because Brighton is one team which you should beat anyhow. But they love VAR at the Amex Stadium, like United games also. Like I don't know what happened. So VAR is like the highlight over there. So maybe I don't know. Like we played decent. Mane, Salah, like they're all like they're not like at their peak, so they just need to hit form. Like people expected us to fall off defensively, but I think the attacking department is lacking more in the defensive part.
Yeah, I guess the
Well,
difference here was actually the midfield. I don't think there was enough creativity within
Yeah,
the Liverpool midfield, and Jota once again coming clutch for Liverpool.
yeah.
That man is on fire, and that was a quality goal. That was really a
Yeah.
quality
oh
goal.
yeah, for sure. The placement was amazing. But do you all think Liverpool are lucky to have not lost this game because Neil Mope missed that penalty?
Yeah, I mean, had he scored that G, we could very well be looking at a defeat for Klopp and maybe a little more frustration from both Param and Klopp. But here we are
Maybe.
sitting on a 1-all draw,
Yeah.
and I think there is not much to
Not
discuss in
much.
this
So
game other
yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to the other side of the blue side of Liverpool, and Everton have lost to Leeds. I think Param will be more than happy about that. It was a high-scoring game until VAR came in and ruined that again. But overall, it was a good game of football. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I definitely think. Sorry. No, I'll just go on. So
yeah, yeah.
definitely, like you said, I'll be happy with this result, but honestly, couldn't give more fucks about Everton. Like they had this good 4 game run, and everyone expected them to challenge for the title, but deep down we all knew who the fuck they are. They're Everton after all. So yeah, I didn't expect anything much out of this game. I always thought Leeds were going to win this, and DCL is finally showing he was like a four-game wonder. He can,
I mean, in his defense, he did score. The only thing was he was offside. But
yeah, like, so we won the game against Brighton. The only thing was that I was offside. So.
well, Brighton won the game against y'all. The only thing is he
Neil
didn't score the
Mope
goal.
missed.
This and but so he didn't score in the end. So they're just right back in their place, and Leeds deserve to win that game. So yeah.
What do you think, Patari?
I am disappointed in the game. Like I know there were like lots of technicalities in the game, but I expected and predicted a high-scoring game, and this just didn't live up to the standard. So I don't have much to talk about it.
I mean, well, it was a high-scoring game. There were goals,
Yeah, but
except for
I
the
mean,
fact that VAR just didn't like them. I mean,
Yeah.
it is
VAR
what it
doesn't
is, but yeah. But I think it was a good game of football. Do you guys think that Leeds this year can finish in the top half of the table?
yeah.
Yeah,
What do
definitely
you
they
think,
can.
Karan?
They can give a push. I think with the likes of Arsenal, Everton, missing out on top 10 this year, likely so. I think teams like Leeds and Southampton, these teams they can push for the top 10 and maybe even top 6. Who knows?
I think.
I think top six. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, top six seems hard, but Bielsa is of course master tactician, and he's adapting his game to each team. So I think he'll definitely finish in the top half of the league.
I think we should move on from one tactical genius to another. Let's move on from Bielsa to Ole.
Oh yeah, this is the
Wow.
game I've been waiting for. I'm actually excited for this one.
So we managed to be okay. Manchester United managed to win the game in the 93rd minute in Fergie time against Southampton, who scored two good goals against
Yeah.
United in the first half. But I think United is just unable to defend set pieces at the moment. But overall, a good result for United.
So I was watching the game with a couple of friends, and like when we were 2-0 down, I predicted that we're gonna have a comeback for a 2-all draw. And then when we did get those two, I got a little ambitious, and I'm like, okay, 10 more minutes to go, we're gonna get the winner. And I was like mind blown when that actually happened. But what a goal! Like both goals from Cavani, beautiful headers.
What about the assist? I mean, he was the game changer for United. What do you think, Para?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think Southampton they scored. I think two set pieces. Like one was from a corner and one was a free kick. So like like I didn't see them as a threat as such to United, but obviously going 2-0 down at halftime is like not a joke. And as soon as I scored the first goal, I knew what was going to happen. It was destined, and I could literally imagine football Twitter 3-2 United in the title race, all the hype. I could just imagine it all in my head. The first goal. So yeah, even I'm putting United back in the title race. It's just good to have a conversation where United, Liverpool, City, all of them are in the title race. And the only reason I'm putting them in the title race is because of the mentality of just one player, and that one player can, literally change the game. And Bruno is like, he literally reeks positivity and motivation on the pitch, and that shows. All the players are driven by it. Like, how much I hate to say it, but Bruno is actually world class, and nothing can stop him from taking United to another level. So I see them if they can consistently get results. Obviously, they can they can go for it because other teams are going to drop points. Like we will drop points. Spurs, Chelsea, City will all drop points. So it's there for the taking, and United might I don't think they'll win it, but why not?
I mean, United's only problem right now is consistency. So I don't see them challenging for the title in the next couple of years, honestly. But it's good to see like a rival fan appreciating United's performance.
Yeah.
And the important question here for me is who should be number one between the sticks for United.
Was Henderson playing? Like, I don't
Henderson played the
know.
second half. He
Yeah.
came
Oh,
came
he
on
did?
for the second half.
Yeah.
Amazing. Good observation, Patel.
No, I
You watched the
I missed
entire
that. No, I missed that.
Yeah, because as I said, Southampton didn't pose a threat attacking, so not much of the keeper to see. But yeah, I think long term Henderson is your guy, and De Gea is he's coming towards the end of it. So Henderson, who's the better backup than Henderson? Like,
I
Yeah,
agree.
for sure. But
It's got to be a transition from De Gea to Henderson because our defense has looked shite for a while, and I think De Gea has taken a lot of this thing for it. He's left horrible ball. He's missed it through his hands and all, but he's still making those incredible saves quite regularly still, and so I wouldn't put him as like the worst keeper. So he's going to transition to Henderson, not immediately.
so that's impressive regular saves, but not so impressive normal saves. I
Occasionally.
mean that. Okay, fine. So you guys think that Hendo should be between the sticks?
yes,
Yeah.
I'm not about Jordan
No,
Henderson.
I don't go with that. I think De Gea still has a few years in him. I think he will still be number one for United. But that's me. And let's move on to Chelsea versus Tottenham. Well, we expected a lot from this game,
Uh,
and they didn't show up. Tottenham had 5 shots, out of which one was on target. And that was a typical Uncle Mo performance from Tottenham.
yeah. How much ever he likes to say that we are disappointed with just a draw or whatever. Like he's celebrating inside a nil-all draw at Stamford Bridge. You know, possibly title rivals, contenders again. Once again, everyone's just a contender right now. So getting a point away at Chelsea is always a good result and a clean sheet. So he's happy right now. Like he's very happy right now. But yeah, a good result for the league. Everything is tight up top. So apart from that, nothing much from that game. Like I don't think anything much to talk about from that.
Yeah, I mean, both the teams have amazing attacking players, and all of them just failed to show up. Like Lampard looked like he was scared of losing the
Yeah.
game. Uncle Mo definitely did not look like he wanted to win it. So a nil-all draw, disappointing game overall. What do you think, Patari?
Yeah, definitely. I think when you talk about the big six, you want to see some action, you want to see some drama, you want to see them clash, and I think this was very anti-climatic, even to what I expected, and it was not through the lack of trying. I saw there were moments when both teams tried to attack, but both of them were unsuccessful. Tammy was not a good finisher. He got quite a few chances created by ZH, and Kane and Son just seem absent for the past couple of games. I mean,
Don't say couple of games. Come on, what the hell?
for
I
the
mean,
past couple means 2 games.
Yeah, a couple of games, 2 games, but Son wasn't missing 2 games back. He did get a G. So
Yeah, but
And apparently Kane is out for the next match against Arsenal. Like he's
oh
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
apparently. But Jose even said that Son was out against
Oh
United.
yeah, United and he,
oh yeah, mastermind playing tricks.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. There are two managers in this league you cannot trust in press conferences: the
Pep,
bald head and Uncle Mo. You just can't trust those bastards. And
Well, what do you guys think about Timo Werner? Like, is he a flop or is it too soon to say that he's a flop?
I mean, he's not Alvaro Morata level flop, but he
Fair.
is. I would rate him somewhere between Diego Costa and Alvaro Morata. So he's an average striker for me
I
right
think
now.
calling him a flop is unfair because the type of game, the position that he's being made to play, even after there are wingers available, is just unfair to him. He's a striker. Play him as a striker. He drifts wide. He
Exactly.
like I mean he's not in the finishing spots where he should be. And Tammy Abraham is there for weird headers, which he just fucks up.
I mean, yeah, when you have the likes of Kai Havertz and Pulisic on your bench, why would you start Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham? Like, I want to know what they do for Lampard on their off days that Havertz and who's the other Pulisic have said no to. Like, come on, why are you not playing them?
Mount has Lampard's nudes. That's it. He has Lampard's and Southgate's nudes on him. So that's the only reason he's playing. Otherwise, I don't see how Mason Mount starts or any of those players. So,
Yeah, 100%. He had like a good spell last season, but I just feel he's like modern day Jesse Lingard.
yeah.
Yeah, like he has no place on the pitch, but he's still there somehow.
Yeah, somehow there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Like,
Good for him.
Yeah, good. Not good for him, but I mean, good for him, but
Not
great
good
for
for
the
him.
other Premier League teams. Yeah. And so let's move on from the top contenders to two mid-table clubs. It's Arsenal versus Wolves.
Yeah.
It was another defeat for Arsenal, and I think they scored just 2 goals in the entire month of November, and one of them was a penalty.
Yeah. They won goal of the month for that. So
Okay, so one of the best trolls I saw on Insta, there was this picture where there were dribbles stats, and there was stats of I think Neto, Podence, Traore, and like all of them had like 6, 6, 5 or something, and Arsenal overall had 2 dribbles.
that is football, man. They're so fucked. Like genuinely, they're so fucked. Like I don't see them scoring goals at all. Like there's nothing, no creativity. They're not creating chances. I don't know what's happening. Like Arteta started off as some. He's currently something else. Like I don't even know what they are right now. It's so boring. I don't even feel like watching them play anymore.
You saw Arteta, he came in, he was trying to make changes. He made changes with the existing Arsenal team, and defensively, he seemed to make them solid. And then he hit a plateau. There was no improvement in attack. He's not even trying to improve the existing attack. I'm not sure what he's up to, but like I think he's how should I say he's satisfied with the game Arsenal's playing. I feel he's not trying to improve anymore.
I mean, if you have one of the world's best strikers playing up top or on left wing, the least you expect him to do is take a few shots at least. In the last 3 games, he's taken about 5 shots, and about only one has been on target, and that is Aubameyang, the man who won the Golden Boot last year and last year.
Yeah.
So 2 years in a row, the man who's won
No,
the
last year was
Golden.
Vardy, I think.
No, last it was joint top scorer.
Joined, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Anyway.
joint. Yeah. But he did score 20 plus Gs, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So how is he not scoring? I think he's just gotten his contract. He's happy to be in London,
Yeah.
and he doesn't give 2 fucks anymore.
Oh yeah, and last game against
Yeah, they
Wolves, he was played as a striker.
The game before that as well.
Yeah. He's just not showing up anymore. Like he's bored of it, I think. Like he got his contract, as you said, and he's just chilling right now. Like he doesn't give a fuck. And neither does Lacazette or Pepe or any of their attackers. Like 72 million for Pepe, like what the fuck is that? Like, might as well might as well throw it in the bin. Like, it's a waste of money, and like he's doing fuck all. Saka is their only decent attacking player that they have, and he's a kid. Like literally a kid.
Yeah. And then they have Willian, who just has his on days, and otherwise he's just pathetic. On his bad
Willian
days,
just
he's-
had one on day, which was the opening day of the Premier League where he scored a hat trick, I think. No, he was
It
involved in
was,
3
it was a
goals.
hat
Yeah,
trick of assists.
yeah.
It was a hat trick of assists.
Had to go assist. Yeah, he didn't get an assist in this game. So who's the
Yeah.
winner?
I mean, yeah, and their highest goal scorer for the month was a defender. So there's only
Yeah,
so much to say about Arsenal. But moving on to Wolves, I mean,
oh
Podence
yeah,
and Neto, they are really turning the heat on. They have been good this season.
Yeah.
yeah.
They haven't scored as many, but they have scored some clutch goals.
And now with Jimenez out, I think those two are going to play a central role. We'll see more
Uh,
of Neto for sure.
yeah, but they do have Fabio Silva, who is a good striker. And this is a good chance for him to prove his worth. They did splash about 40-45 mil on him. So I think this is a
Yeah.
good chance for him to prove his worth.
Yeah, they do have a decent chance, finish in the top 10 as we, spoke about it earlier because they do have a good team. They have a good Portuguese team. So, yeah, they can, they can cause trouble to a lot of defenses. And with Jimenez out, it could be good for them because Jimenez
Yeah,
was kind of
exactly.
limiting their attack. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think, they can, change their game a bit and, maybe top six. Who
Top
knows?
six, yeah. I
Top
mean,
6?
maybe.
No, man.
Who
Yeah, I
who's
think
in the
so.
top six anyways now? Like
Like,
I don't even know what the top.
I understand top 10 is very unpredictable. Like, I can name so many teams that might end up in top 10, but top 6, I think
Yeah,
it's going to end up quite regular. By the end of it, it's going to become.
Arsenal in it.
No.
Arsenal.
Ars-
Arsenal. You think Arsenal.
no,
So
I mean,
my question. So here's the last
top 10
question.
looks bleak
before
for
we-
Arsenal.
So here's the last question, okay, before we wrap up for the night. Do you all think Arteta will get sacked before the winter transfer window?
No.
who will they get? Like I don't see them. Like there's no upward trajectory for them. Like this is the highest they could have got. They beat us in the Community Shield. That is the highest they could have gotten. Like right now. I don't know if they can get anything better than Arteta right now. So
Yeah.
Arteta as Pep's side chick is the best that they can get right now. Like they shouldn't they should be patient with them
Yeah.
because
And
they don't have
honestly,
much option.
even Pep looks incomplete without his side chick. So like he clearly misses his side chick too. Like Pep and Arteta
Yeah,
did well with City. Ever since
yeah,
Arteta joined Arsenal, he's doing fuck all, and ever since he left City,
yeah.
Pep is doing fuck all.
So yeah, maybe Pep to Arsenal. Who knows?
I mean, wow, wouldn't that be something? And then Messi to Arsenal. Yeah, let's keep dreaming.
Great, great, amazing.
So I guess that's about it for Game Week 11. We shall have a preview for Game Week 12 tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much, Param, for coming and joining us on our review for Game Week 11. Please, guys, follow their channel. It's called 4 Minutes at a Time. They are on Spotify, and that's where they post most of their stuff. So please go have a look, and